Welcome to Tabletop Gaming Guild. I am Nathan Wilson, and today I'll be doing a quick review of Pandemic Legacy Season 0. Now, I can't go into too much detail of this game because almost everything would be a spoiler, and I'll definitely want to warn you against watching too many reviews or playthroughs or any media content regarding any Legacy game, even if it says it's spoiler-free. I will do my best to be as spoiler-free as possible, but the more content you watch, the more you're gonna lose some of that surprise and, the intrigue of what's coming next. While thematically, Season 0 is a large departure from the normal Pandemic game, the mechanics are still very similar. The basic structure is recognizable, so if you played a Pandemic game before, you already have the basics, and it's just learning the new rules as they come along. If you've never played a Pandemic game or a Legacy game, don't worry, this is an approachable game. You can go straight into this and not be thrown for a loop. Like all Legacy games, they hinge on the reveals. Moments throughout the game where you get to open a tuck box, reveal new cards, learn new story elements. And Season 0 doles those out at regular intervals. You never feel like you're grinding through another game to get to the next unlock. The reveals in Season 0 are interesting and will keep you intrigued throughout your plays. Thematically, you can see just from the box that this is a slight departure from the normal Pandemic game. This is more to do with spycraft and infiltrating enemy bases and gathering intel. Intel for what? I'm not gonna tell you. I thoroughly love the Pandemic Legacy series. While this is not my personal favorite, all three seasons are phenomenal, and which one you prefer varies largely depending on what mechanics you prefer, whether you prefer the spy theme, whether you explore exploration, or you want something closer to the original Pandemics. While this uses the mechanics so it's easy to pick up, it twists a lot in the story and theme. The other factor of which one you might prefer is simply luck. If you have a couple rough games early on in a Pandemic campaign, the effects carry on and the whole campaign will be hard. The first couple games go really well, it may end up being a little too easy. Hopefully though, your first couple games go nominally well, setting up for a campaign that is just at the right challenge level. Each game ends up being about an hour to 2 hours, depending on how well you get into the story and how much bad luck you have causing the game to ramp up faster and end early. I have had a couple of games of these that were like 15 minutes long, but that was just phenomenally bad luck. However, overall, I consider this a phenomenal game. It's got an intriguing storyline that, while it may not blow you away, it may not have huge twists and turns, it'll keep you interested and make you fly through this campaign.